Okay, season 3. You know, you're absolutely right, because Nikita, there's going to be a sort of honeymoon period where she's, you know, she's not looking over her shoulder for the first time in her life. She's able to have, you know, a dinner out or a coffee or a, you know, walk on the street and not sort of have, you know, what she's had going on for the past 2 years. And that's a relief. So on one side, it's sort of, I get to do all these things and look at my life. It's going in that normal direction that I was hoping it would. And, you know, Michael and her, you know, we may see them in a house together soon. I don't know. But on the flip side, you've got this thing of, you know, she has the boss now. And Nikita's been rogue for a long, long time. And she's not used to following orders, and she's not used to people telling her how to do things. And Ryan is there for that reason. You know, he can't do it without her, like he said at the end of the season, but at the same time, I don't know that he's prepared for her methods because he has to report back to someone, and that becomes very hard for him, you know, to support her ways. Yeah, so that's going to be hard, I think, coming up.
What do you think her ultimate goal will be then in season 3? If seasons 1 and 2 were about her getting it done and taking down prison, what do you think now is doing?
Well, I mean, the thing is that ultimately she wants, it is finite. She's looking at it and going, well, there are X amount of, you know, rogue agents out there. We take them down and we can finally close division. I mean, you know, and I think the problem becomes bigger than she thinks it is, as it usually does, you know, in the first few episodes, because of the web, this awful web that they've sort of created. So I think, again, her goals they're valid, but I don't know how realistic they're going to be once things start unfolding.
And Devin's joining full time this season.
So excited! We've got Noah Bean, we've got Devin Sawa.
What do you think that's going to do to the dynamic? I mean, people love when he comes in. People loved when Ryan was on, but now they're full time. They're there,
right,
and they're part of the group.
Well, the good thing is they're regulars, but they're not in every episode, right? So they're going to have a strong presence, but you're right. I mean, like, shaking things up. You know, there's going to be a different dynamic. You've got 3 guys now in the room, and you know they all bring sort of different elements. And God, I wish I could tell you what's coming up. It is going to change things, and you know, and I think, and Michael's character is going to go through some stuff too that's going to allow change, you know, with them as well. But I will say this. We're going to start the season off with something that you would never expect to happen in the first episode of the season. Wow. It's so good. I'm so happy.